The volume of rain was unprecedented. In one place, 0.5 metre fell in 24 hours. Across western Japan, 4 times the average July rainfall came in 1 week. The link between global climate change and extreme weather events is very complicated. But for many years now, climate scientists have been predicting that across the Northern Hemisphere there will be more and more extreme rain events, where up to a month or even 2 months rainfall can fall in just 2 or 3 days. And that is exactly what happened here last week, and this is the result. Japan is one of the wealthiest countries in the world, with some of the best flood defences, but they were not strong enough to withstand this onslaught that has left 200 dead and still counting. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes, BBC News in Okayama, Western Japan.
2 people have been arrested in connection with the death of a 3-year-old girl who was thrown from an inflatable trampoline. Ava May Littleboy was sent into the air when the inflatable apparently burst at Gorleston Beach in Norfolk. She suffered a head injury and died earlier this month. A man and a woman in their 40s are being questioned on suspicion of gross negligence and manslaughter. The government has given approval for Rupert Murdoch's bid to take complete control of the broadcaster Sky. Mr Murdoch's company, 21st Century Fox, has agreed to sell Sky News to address concerns about the extent of his influence over the UK media. Fox is locked in a multi-billion-pound bidding war with the US cable giant Comcast for control of the broadcaster. Now, one of the British divers who helped find 12 boys trapped in a cave for more than 2 weeks in northern Thailand has been speaking publicly about his part in the remarkable rescue mission. John Valanthan, who helped lead the team out, said it was a huge relief that the boys had all been brought out alive. Our correspondent John Kay has the story.
Quietly, modestly, with all his diving gear, John Valanthan returned to Britain. Praised by strangers,
We're pleased it worked out.
but playing down what he'd done.
We're not heroes. What we do is very calculating, very calm. It's quite the opposite. We take it one step at a time, and hopefully, as we've managed to in this case, we come up with a result.
And what a result.
How many of you? 13. Brilliant.
It was John who found the young footballers in the cave and then worked with many others to get them out. An extraordinary rescue, the most challenging conditions, a race against time.
An international team of military and civilian divers working alongside the Thai Navy. Everybody pulled together, and the results speak for themselves. So we're just very happy that the boys are out and safe.
We've got someone who's done something so heroic.
Pride in the North Somerset village where John Valanthan is a scout leader.
We teach children as part of the Scouts and Girl Guiding movement to think of others before themselves, to think about the world around them. And he's just taken that to the sort of ultimate.
There are calls for honours, but John Valanthan says cave rescuing is just his hobby.
But everyone very proud.
Now it's time to sleep and get back to the day job in IT. John Kay, BBC News.
Some tennis news then, and it was women's semi-finals day at Wimbledon, where Serena Williams won her match to make it to her 10th final at the All England Club. Meanwhile, Britain saw success today in not just 1 but 2 doubles games. There's our correspondent from the All England Club.
Women's tennis at Wimbledon has evolved through great individuals and innovations. Each decade developed the game.
Little Mo, a ruthless, hard-hitting machine, is quickly in her stride.
Many champions, but one woman turned it all up. It's Serena's era. Her opponent, Germany's Julia Gergis, hung in, but Serena Williams is in full flow. Straight sets victory to her 10th Wimbledon final, but this one just 10 months after giving birth.
Had a really tough pregnant delivery, and